Anton Chekhov fascinates theater people. They perform his plays a lot. They analyze his characters. They write new plays about his characters. That's what Aaron Posner has done. It's about Chekhov's characters in his play Uncle Vanya. Posner has moved them from the 19th century into the 21st century, or the present ridiculous, as he calls it. He names his play Life Sucks. I don't know the Russian equivalent for Life Sucks, but Chekhov's characters do frequently express a similar sentiment. At the same time, they can be funny, both in Chekhov and in Posner. Comic writers base much of their humor on the sentiment that life sucks. As one of them said, "And if I laugh at any mortal thing, it's that I may not weep." And you can laugh at and weep for the characters in Uncle Vanya and in Life Sucks. Thanks to director Edward Caulfield and his cast at the New Jewish Theater's production of Life Sucks, you will laugh at them and maybe weep too. A colorful flowery set by Peter and Marjorie Spack greets you with onion dome shapes suggesting Russia hanging above. Michelle Friedman Seiler's costumes are of comfortable middle-class people either here or there. Maureen Berry's lighting and Amanda Ware's sound make unobtrusive contributions. Christopher Harris is a big man, but his Vanya can be almost childish at times in his disappointments and resentments, and ridiculous too, and painfully aware that he is ridiculous and unable to do anything about it. His niece Sonia is the one you are most likely to weep for, suffering unrequited love and convinced that she is unlovable. In Katie Keating's playing, Sonia is pitiful, but determined too. She and Uncle Vanya run the estate we are on. It belonged to her mother's family, and now, with her mother deceased, it's Sonia's. She uses its proceeds to support her father, a professor in the city. He's now visiting the estate with his new young wife, the beautiful Ella. In Greg Johnston's rather sympathetic playing of the professor, he's not so much ridiculously pompous as self-involved and unaware of the feelings of those around him, a variant on the absent-minded professor. If I'm remembering Chekhov correctly, playwright Posner has given the professor's wife a larger life than in the original, and so does Julie Layton in playing her. She bonds with her stepdaughter Sonia. She admits that the bloom has faded on the grad student crush on the professor that led to their marriage. She does find ridiculous Vanya's crush on her, but she does respond to the interest shown by a neighbor, Dr. Astrov, who spends a lot of time at the estate now that she is there. Jeff Cummings' Dr. Astrov is handsome, dashing, smart, bored, a perfect, frustrated Chekhovian romantic leading man. Posner has turned another neighbor, nicknamed Waffles, into a woman nicknamed Pickles. I never did figure out her exact relationship to the estate, some sort of hanger-on, but she is a delightfully curious, pixie-ish character in the playing of the always delightful Michelle Hand. Posner has dropped two old women from Chekhov and combined them in the new character Babs, an old friend of Sonia's deceased mother, an artist, something of a free spirit who's helped raise Sonia, and, as played by Jan Meyer, a woman of strong opinions of her own. I quite enjoyed Posner's not so much a rewriting of Chekhov's Uncle Vanya as one playwright's entertaining and thoughtful musing on the work of another playwright.
Well, you found the play more interesting than I did, but I agree with you that it was a very fine production.
Yeah, quite a cast they had for it.